Practice tolerance towards others and discipline towards yourself. Have you ever felt like you're constantly running on empty because you're too occupied ensuring everyone else's needs are met? It's as if you've become the go-to person for everyone's problems, yet when you seek support, you find yourself standing alone. Sound familiar? This is where an age-old truth emerges, one rooted in Stoic wisdom, but as relevant today as ever. Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about discovering strength in knowing when to say no, when to prioritize yourself, and how to support others without losing yourself in the process. It's about mastering the art of not burning yourself out to keep others warm. Intrigued? You should be, because today we're delving deep into how these ancient Stoic principles can transform your approach to kindness, generosity, and even self-care. If you've ever felt drained from giving too much, or are curious how Stoicism can help achieve a healthier balance, stay tuned. This is for you. The trap of excessive kindness is a common scenario. Imagine being the person everyone relies on, always saying yes to every request and favor. It feels good initially, right? Being the one who fixes everything for everyone. But here's the catch. It's like giving away pieces of yourself until one day you realize there's nothing left to give. When you're in need, you find yourself alone because you've exhausted all your resources. This is where the wisdom of Stoicism, championed by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, becomes crucial. He stressed the importance of self-care, arguing that we cannot effectively help others without first looking after ourselves. Our own well-being forms the foundation from which we can genuinely support others. Picture two neighbors with gardens. One meticulously tends to their own garden first, ensuring its vitality before sharing its abundance. The other neglects their own garden while helping others, leading to a neglected, unproductive garden. The moral? Care for your own well-being before extending help to others. Stoicism urges us to balance and sustain our acts of kindness. It prompts us to consider, is my help sustainable? Am I nurturing my own well-being? Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This wisdom reminds us of our power to say no when necessary, ensuring our acts of kindness do not compromise our health and happiness. Plato emphasized self-awareness in being overly generous, advocating for recognizing our limits. True help and kindness stem from strength, not depletion. Carl Jung's insights prompt us to look inward, ensuring our energy isn't dissipated on external demands, but preserved for inner well-being. The art of giving without strings attached, a cornerstone of Stoicism, emphasizes pure action, doing what's right without expecting rewards or recognition. Seneca believed genuine generosity lies in giving cheerfully and promptly without lingering attachments. Imagine the joy of giving solely to see another's happiness without hidden agendas or expectations. This embodies Stoic generosity, a spiritual richness rather than material exchange. Aristotle's concept of virtue complements this view, finding joy in virtuous acts themselves, not in external outcomes. This aligns with Stoic principles, emphasizing giving aligned with our ideals, not for returns. Setting boundaries, essential in our hyper-connected world, is a Stoic practice rooted in personal virtue and inner peace. It's not about rejecting others, but safeguarding our well-being to genuinely serve them. Excessive help, as illustrated by a mother's overprotectiveness, can hinder personal growth. Marcus Aurelius stressed self-discipline, advising us to discern what's within our control. Boundaries strike a balance between aiding and enabling, fostering independence and resilience in others. Seneca warned against dependency, advocating self-sufficiency and inner happiness. Aristotle's golden mean applies here, balancing helpfulness with self-care. Plato's theory of forms highlights the ideal of sustainable help, respecting the helper's integrity. Jung's individuation process underscores boundary setting for self-discovery and psychic energy protection. Being perceived as endlessly available risks, undervaluation, and exploitation. Stoicism teaches asserting boundaries as an act of self-respect. Marcus Aurelius saw it as mastering one's reactions, asserting personal peace as paramount. Seneca tied true freedom to self-mastery, choosing when and how to give. Epictetus focused on controlling our actions, not others' perceptions. Plato and Jung emphasized setting boundaries for psychological harmony and individuation. Embracing Stoic principles isn't withdrawing, but engaging deeply with life, balancing giving and preserving self. True generosity enriches both giver and receiver, sustaining both spiritual and material abundance. Living stoically involves balancing care for others with self-care, ensuring we give from abundance, not depletion. It's a mindful, deliberate approach to living that fosters inner peace and genuine contribution. By embodying Stoic values, we inspire others to find their balance, respecting their limits while extending kindness. This wisdom fosters mutual respect and healthier relationships, emphasizing that setting boundaries isn't weakness, but self-respect. It's a transformative path toward living fully and authentically, navigating life with wisdom and compassion. As we conclude, Stoicism isn't about isolation, but profound engagement, harmonizing worldly demands with inner peace. Let's embrace this wisdom, nurturing our well-being while extending heartfelt generosity. Together, let's grow in wisdom and courage, embodying a balanced approach to life's complexities. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Stoicism's timeless teachings.